Hello and welcome to another edition of my marathon journey to a better smile using SmileLove.com. For those of you who have been keeping track, this is time for tray 17. And tray 17, if you don't know by now, is the next to last set of trays for my upper teeth. That means ideally in 4 weeks I'll be done with my uppers. Now, I had a little bit of a concern that I contacted SmileLove about, and that is that this tooth has a big gap right here, and it's still sticking out and still slightly overlaps this front tooth. If you remember back a few trays, that overlap was gone, and now the overlap is back, and there's a bigger gap over here, and so this tooth needs to fit into this spot and come back even with this tooth in only 2 trays. And I said, is that possible? And they said, tell you what, finish out the course of treatment for your uppers, which will be the end of tray 18. And then we'll see where we go from there. If we need to make more trays, we'll make more trays. So that's what we're going to do. As far as the bottoms go, they are looking pretty good. Just this tooth right here I'm kind of worried about. And this tooth, of course, is going to have to match it. So we'll see how that goes. But as for the other teeth, they're getting in there pretty well. Now, this past set of trays was really fairly easy. The worst thing that happened was this past weekend I had a big upper respiratory problem, coughing my head off for days on end. So if there's any jump cuts in this video, you'll know why. But other than that, the trays, no problem whatsoever. So we'll see what happens with tray 17. Looking forward to tray 18 to see what happens with the uppers. And with that in mind, let's open one up and see what happens. Let's look at the bottoms first. And once again, the bottoms are looking straighter. A couple little jags and jogs, but not much. So much better than they used to be. And remember, this is only 17. We're going 26 on this one. So there's 9 more sets of trays after this. So the bottoms have a lot of time to move around where they're supposed to go. Let's see what happens with the bottoms. Well, the bottom tray went in there. I can feel some different pressure that I haven't felt before, but no problem, went right in. Again, as your teeth begin to get closer and closer to the ideal that they're supposed to be, you don't have the big offsets in your teeth, so you don't have the big pop as you put it in, as it forces its way over one tooth that's going like this and another one that's going like that. So that's a good thing. And here are the uppers. And as you can see, that tooth is still out just a little bit. So hopefully this is going to help shove it back in and get rid of that gap. But look at how clear and smooth those are. Really haven't had a problem with any of these. You just take them out, put them in. They work. They don't irritate. They're fantastic. Here we go for the uppers. Had to go off camera there to kind of see where that one was, because without looking in the mirror I couldn't really feel what was going on, or what I was trying to do was, this actually felt like it was going behind this tooth. So had to get it up in the right position and get it to go in. As you can see, they're not quite fully seated yet, and we got a Chewy working on that, which means that it's got some room to move, and I can feel some pressure here. So hopefully that's a really good sign. No pain with this one. It's just I can feel a little bit of pressure, so no real big concern about that. So hopefully this tray and the following tray will do what it needs to do and get this tooth in the right spot, and then we'll be done with the top. And then we'll just go to retainers at night for the top, and we'll still have a while to go on the bottoms before they get to the perfect spot. But Other than that, no problems whatsoever. And if you've been thinking about getting your perfect smile, think about Smile Love. It's a great company, and you're not going to find a better deal anywhere in the industry for getting the smile that you want using something as easy as a removable clear retainer. And these things are just absolutely clear. People don't even know that you've got them in. As always, use that link but down there to get to the website, and that'll let them know that you saw it here first. And if you find a better deal somewhere, get an email code or something, still use that link down there to get there. Put in that code and you'll get the best price there is. Or give them a call and they'll help you out and let them know that you saw them here and we sent you over there. Got a little bit of a list that I'm going to have to deal with. I'm kind of whistling my very sibilant in my S's, and that's something that you got to kind of work through. But other than that, I'm happy. So remember, take care of those teeth. Take care of that smile. Show that smile off. We'll see you.